Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Transition Table, where we unpack the key issues, trials, and thoughts that help business owners create successful businesses and profitable exits. Today, we're going to tackle an interesting topic, and that is exit planning for family businesses. Megan, what are your thoughts on that?
I think that is a big topic for sure. Let's start with why most family businesses struggle with generational transition. Many owners assume the business will naturally pass on or that it's enough to simply name a successor, but you don't realize life, markets, family dynamics, and taxes don't always work that way. Without intentionally planning, what's meant to be legacy often becomes almost a burden. We're going to walk through 5 different ways in which you can start thinking about what exit planning can do to protect everything that you've built.
The first thing to think about is making sure that the people that you think are going to take over the business want to do so.
It's a great point. So the first one is to ensure continuity and stability. So thinking about this as exit planning forces you to, as we talk about every time, is building systems, it's documenting processes, it's creating leadership beyond yourself. And that doesn't just mean it's the business, but it's not dependent on you or any single person. So if something unexpected happens, like an illness or change or retirement, things don't drastically fall apart. The second one is prepare the next generation. It's one thing that people will say, my child will just take over, my nephew. It's another to make sure, like you were just saying, that they're actually ready. Yes, there's a business side of it, but there's also skills, there's experience, there's responsibility, but there's also the emotional side. Are expectations clear? Is the successor prepared for what comes with ownership, with that comes to decision making? Are they prepared with risk, managing people, and carrying forward the values that you had set upon?
And I think also making sure you pick the right person if you have more than one heir.
Definitely.
Just think of succession.
The third one is tax and financial planning. So, passing on a business from one generation to another often triggers tax issues, whether it's gift or estate taxes, valuation challenges. Really, a solid exit plan addresses those ahead of time so you're not scrambling or losing value later. It's also ensuring that outgoing owner will be financially secure, and many times a business owner, that's their biggest asset. So converting some of the value into their personal wealth without undermining the business's health is definitely critical. And that's when we partner with wealth managers and financial planners as well. So when you're going through this planning, it's important to start thinking it even day one of buying a business. The fourth one is protecting family relationships and legacy. So I do think this one often gets overlooked. Exit planning gives a framework for fairness, for clarity and communication among family members. Who owns what? Who's involved operationally? How will decisions be made? Have those conversations in advance prevented conflicts or misunderstanding or regrets? It helps you preserve not just financial value, but values overall. So, what does the business mean to your family's identity, reputation, and culture? So, those are all really important questions to start thinking about for protecting your family relationship and legacy moving forward. The fifth one is mitigating risk. So, businesses face external risks, meaning market changes, competition, regulation, and internal risks, meaning leadership gaps, loss of key people, over dependence on the owner. So, exit planning helps spot those early on and build the backup plans, the flexibility so that business owners are resilient through that process. So again, those five key components of what exit planning should do to protect everything that you built is to ensure continuity. So ensuring continuity, and stability, prepare the next generation, tax and financial planning, protecting family relationships and your legacy, and the last was mitigating risk.
One interesting point I wanted to bring up when I was at the EPI conference, one of the speakers emphasized, don't give your business to your children, sell it to them. So one of the things to consider is if you do all these things for your family, what's left for you when you decide to retire? And a lot of business owners don't think of that either.
That's, I think, very crucial. And I hear that often. And you don't think about that because you're like, oh, I'm actually trying to help. And in the meantime, you're not realizing you're not helping yourself as well in the future of what you want.
Yes. And I think these are all important considerations, and the emotional side can become a big, big issue for family businesses in one of two ways. The parent is hurt if the child doesn't want to take it over, and you have to be very careful with the feelings if there's more than one child to ensure that you have the right people running the business after you.
And I think if you take one thing away from today, let it be that owning a business that you pass on well is not guaranteed. It requires planning, intentionality, and honest conversations. Exit planning is not about stepping away, it's about stepping forward. So ensuring your family is protected, your values are there, and your business can thrive for the next generation.
Well, I think that's a wrap for today. Thank you, and stay tuned for next week.